Okay, so the purpose of this video is to build, just to show you the rocket, build from this kit that you would be provided. In addition, you're going to get a straw, either black or, the color may matter, but it's going to be a bigger piece of straw. The first thing you're going to want to do is when you snap these out, you really don't have to worry about sanding them. You can follow the instructions that it's provided, but you don't necessarily have to. It works pretty much okay. But I recommend, you'll do this on your own, but I recommend, however you decide, there's a ton of ways you can connect these, but you're definitely going to want to use a hot glue gun. It tends to just work pretty good, and it's the easiest way to construct it. So you do put a, however you connect them, that's up to you, and you'll figure out the arrangement and everything. But you're going to want to start by hot gluing. You don't actually have to start with this, but this definitely, you'll hot glue these fins on here. And you'll do all your own fins. The other thing that you're going to want to do is, there's this packet here. This is the parachute packet. This is a launch lug that comes, this is too small. We're using one of these instead. After you, let's say you were going to happen to put 4 of these on here.
Will the following students come to the front desk?
So you hot glue the fins on with your arrangement, and then you're going to put a little bit of hot glue on here, and then this launch lug, you'll hot glue it on. Of course, you're going to want to make sure that the fins line up with the cylinder of the rocket, and make sure this lines up. This is what's used to connect it when we slide it over a silver rod for launching. That's the extent of what you'll hot glue, or basically the fins and the launch lug. You're going to want to use just Elmer's glue, and now it's important to note that this takes at least a day to dry. That you'll put a bunch of Elmer's glue on this part here, and you're just going to glue this lug onto here as shown there. This gets tied to it. Sorry. That's popping loose, but that eventually gets tied to that. You're going to take this fairly close to the end that's tied to here. You'll fold it over, and then you're just going to put a little piece of Scotch tape on there, like that. It's okay if this thing slides up and down, that doesn't matter. It just needs to be connected to that. The other end of this is called the shock cord. The other end of this is probably the most difficult thing. It has to be securely connected inside here, about an inch inside there. The easiest way to do that is just to take a piece of, just a piece of paper. I'm just using a Post-it note, and I'm going to tear about 1/4 of the Post-it note off. You're going to put quite a bit of glue on this piece of paper, to the extent that then you just smear it around. Take the other end of that shock cord and do it like this. Fold it hot dog style, and then hamburger style. This is basically, this is going to be firmly inside this. There's a lot of glue still on it. And then you just kind of curve it a little bit, and you slide it in. And the goal is to put it inside here just a little ways, about an inch inside there. And then the goal is for there to be plenty of passageway. So you might get a pen or a pencil and smush it in place. You should mostly be able to see through it when you're done, but yet it's secure in there. The other end, you're going to put a bunch of glue on the green ring, Elmer's glue on the green ring, and then you're going to put it on the end that has the fins on it, get it started in there. Once you get it started, then you're going to use this tool to just slide it most of the length in there. And you slide it till there's just a little bit left, about 1/4 inch, about that much, and then it's done. And then you have that green ring is in there, and then on the other end is that. And that is the extent of all the gluing. Thank you. I hope that helps.